could find words to describe you now, as I'm lying next to you and the world goes.
Hi friends, welcome back to Live, Laugh, Love with Jen. Each month I like to check in with you guys and show you all of the things that I decluttered from that month. So this is my July declutter month. This is honestly the first month since I started doing this series to simplify in 2025 that I actually had some trouble decluttering. I still have a lot here to show you, but I did find that I was forming more emotional attachments to my items than I usually do, and I had to kind of force myself to put some stuff in the decluttering pile. And I took everything out of my guest room and my closet to declutter, and I would find something and think, I have not seen this in years, and I knew that I could declutter it, but something in me just wasn't ready to let it go yet. So I'm gonna have to do at some point another run through of that closet when I am feeling like I can let go of something. I'm not really sure what is in the air for me this month, because normally I'm not like this, but I've really seemed to have this emotional attachment to decluttering this month for whatever reason. We all struggle with it no matter where we are on our journey, or I feel like it's something that we struggle with no matter where we are on our journey. I think we have stuff that we're just emotionally attached to for whatever reason. But I just want to get started and show you guys all the things that I decluttered from around my home. I'm going to start with towels and bedding. If you watched my one cabinet at a time, I decluttered some dish towels. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 total. I also recently purchased a new bed set, so I am decluttering 2 pillow shams that look like this. I am going to declutter this washcloth because I did a quick run through of my linens and I noticed that this was coming apart. So I'm gonna just go ahead and trash this one, but I did wanna show you guys that because when you're going through your stuff, look for stuff like wear and tear. And things like this would make a great, things like this could easily be recycled to be like a cleaning cloth or something like that. And last in this category, I did buy new bedding. So I am decluttering this bedding. It's my old bedding. I washed it up first and it is still in pretty good shape. So I hope that somebody can use that. Now I'm moving on to home decor items. This is a basket that I had in my closet and it housed my tank tops. I cleaned it out and I actually replaced the basket with something different. This one obviously has seen some wear and tear, but I'm going to go ahead and let this basket go. I have this vase that I had in my living room and it got cracked. I bought a replacement, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. This was one that I honestly had so much trouble with. They're just little simple candle holders and they have these little leaves. And I, for some reason, still love these. I just do not have a place for them. I think that they have lived at some point in every room in my home, and I'm really sad to let them go. I think they even make like a pretty fall, I think they even are pretty to decorate with during the fall season, but I'm gonna go ahead and part with these. I have these flowers that I am going to go ahead and get rid of. Another hard one, I have this tray. I loved this tray. It used to sit on my counter in my kitchen and I just loved how it could be functional, but I could also put decor on it. But I do not have a place to put it. I actually had this in the guest room closet, wondering if a place would come up, and it did not. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. So now I am moving on to miscellaneous items that I found around my home. This is a book that I recently read, and it had an issue with the spine, the glue on the spine. So I lost most of the book. every time I would open it, I would lose more. So it was kind of like I would read and take some pages off. These remained, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this away. I do not think I will pass it on because I don't think somebody wants a book with only the last 3 chapters in it. But this was a really good read. It's The Summer of Lost and Found, and it's by Mary Alice Monroe, and the setting is around Charleston, and it's during the pandemic. So it was a really good read. I have these 2 hangers that you can put blankets on to store that I am going to get rid of as well. I have these random numbers and zip ties that I'm going to go ahead and part with. I replaced my dog's hairbrush, and I need to go ahead and declutter this one. I have just this little pouch that you can put, you know, like makeup in or whatever in, and it has like this little wristlet thing on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. I have these 2 little books that came with some bedding, and I was looking through them and I forgot about them, so I need to go ahead and trash these, and I added these as a reminder to you to make sure you go through your magazines and your catalogs and all those fun things and declutter those as well. I just finished up my One Cabinet at a Time series in my kitchen, so I have these kitchen items to declutter. I have this plastic storage container, an ice cream scooper, a big spoon. I have this pot holder, which I really like the pattern on this pot holder and that little pink. It's actually pretty. Some plastic wrap. And then 6 cutting boards because I decided not to use the plastic cutting boards anymore, so I have 6 of those to donate. On to clothing, I have 9 of these white t-shirts, and I am going to declutter these. I have this little pink bralette that I'm going to declutter. I have a beige bralette that I'm going to declutter. I have a black dress that I'm going to declutter. I have this blue polo shirt. I have this brown workout tank. I have this strict 1 in, 1 out policy, so I had to go ahead and declutter this one. I have this sports bra to declutter. I have these little socks that are nice and warm for the winter, and they have these little bottoms on them, but I do not wear these. I have some other winter socks. Again, I have another workout tank that is in blue that I'm going to declutter as well. I have a black workout, just simple tank that I'm going to declutter. The black dress had a twin. Actually, it was triplets. I had a blue one that I've already decluttered, but the black one, I still had a black one and a green one, and I'm going to go ahead and declutter this green one. I'm going to declutter this coat. It is a longer faux fur coat, and I think I've worn it like 1 time and I've had it for years, so I'm ready to let this go. Last for this month, I have a few electronic devices. These are just some little wall chargers that I can no longer use. This one is kind of sad. This is one of my very first tripods that I used to film videos with. I have not used it in years and it doesn't really work anymore. And then it has a bag with it, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. And then I'm going to declutter this speaker. I loved this speaker. You could have this little charger thing, so you would charge it up and then you could throw it in the pool and it would turn like different colors of lights at night, and it was just like fun to float around in the pool and hear music coming from your phone. But it stopped working, so I'm going to have to let it go. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I know that it is not easy to declutter. You can watch videos of decluttering and it looks so easy, but when it comes to going through your own stuff and letting stuff go, it is so much easier said than done. And I want you to know that it is a struggle. It's a struggle for everyone. Even those of us who are well on our decluttering journey, it is still hard to declutter many items. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspired you to look around your home today and find a few things to declutter. And remember, take time to live, laugh, and love today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye.
All's quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands.